It reminds me of what I did not have back in my home country. Just so you know, I'm an international student from Vietnam ASEAN Hong University. And for the past 5 years, the educational system here has proven me that it is far more superior than what I've used to have in terms of building a person, in terms of building career path. And personally, it has provided me with so many opportunities to grow with my career path. And I would not be here today if I did not attend that event in December. Having said that, with this growth comes a realization that many things can always be better. Coming to the Newark, New York City area, it's unfortunate for me to see the reality of how the world works. The disparity between the rich and the poor, frankly, is vast. And this is not to criticize the United States alone, because there are many countries in the world who share the same experience, and including myself. So that sparked a question in me, asking, well, even though the system has worked for me so far, does it necessarily work for everyone else? Does it at least level the playing field? Does it provide equal opportunity for all to succeed? I personally believe that even with a person who does not have a passion in something, they can still thrive by understanding the principle of business. By laying an early foundation, and by early, I mean at the high school level, with these principles of business, we can allow high school students to move forward and make a living for themselves and by themselves. According to the National Center for Educational Statistics, there's 70% of high school students who express an interest in establishing, creating, and owning their own business. So let's take a moment. That's a very promising and encouraging number, right?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, the reality is less compelling. For the past 5 years, I've noticed that there's not enough focus on business education at the high school level. And the number shows that there's 75% of high school graduates who don't understand what the meaning of the word entrepreneur is. Well, I myself in high school, I did not understand what that word means either. Almost 30% of Newark high school students drop out in high school, and almost all of them would have stayed if what they studied in school was actually relevant, something for them to do practically. So the system greatly needs improvement, and we know we can contribute to the solution. We know we can. Blink, Business Leaders in Newark Kids, is created on this story. And our mission is to enhance financial literacy and business comprehension in Newark high school students through after-school program. And here are the team members who contribute to the solution, along myself. Luz Gonzalez is the project co-coordinator, which unfortunately there's an unexpected family matters. Jeffrey Bernal is right next to me. My name is Tian Fan, corporate outreach, and Rafael Farad, curriculum outreach, curriculum developer.
Hello, everybody. So then, how are we trying to make a change? Getting down to business. So we're following 3 different stages to accomplish this. Stage 1, create. Stage 2, pilot. And stage 3, expand. So then, on phase 1, create, we are reaching out to the high school community in Newark, especially a charter school as well as a public school, to demonstrate that this could work anywhere. We are creating a curriculum by the acronym of FAME, which stands for Finance, Accounting, Management, and Economics. So then, what are the students expected to learn in each of these subjects? So in finance, they will learn about money management, about some of the terminology that is mostly used in the financial world. They will learn about evaluating stocks and financial statement and other metrics that are important. They will also learn about other type of investment. In accounting, they will have an understanding of simple journal entries, as well as going deeply into the financial statement to make sure that they just don't understand it, but they know how to apply it and how to create it. They will gain a foundation to what accounting entails. Now, it's not just finance and accounting. We also have management and economics. And in management, they're gonna learn leadership skills, as well as emotional intelligence, public speaking, which is extremely important, especially as you make the transition to college and even to the real world. We also have intro to negotiation, which many people think that you need to have a lot of money or you need to be rich to do it. It's not. We basically do it on a daily basis. When we're trying to buy a car, when we're trying to buy a house, when we're discussing our salary, it's all negotiation. In economics, they will learn about the law of supply and demand, as well as the Federal Reserve and its policy. How does it affect the economy of a country, and how to evaluate the economy of another country. Now, phase 2, pilot. We are already doing twice a week lesson plan at North Star in finance and management. And it's amazing to notice the outcome that we have been able to receive. Like, many of the things that we're teaching, many students in high school, they didn't get none of that. Me, myself, when I was in high school, I didn't learn about finance. I didn't learn about economy. I had to wait till I made it to college to start learning about that. So imagine, if you could learn about this in high school, you could already have an idea of what it means. And if you decide to major in any of those, you're gonna have an understanding from day one. Now, along with the classes, we also wanna have 2 competitions. The first one is an investment competition, as well as a business case competition. Now, we're gonna be doing it in the half of the semester because we wanna make sure that the student have the tools that they need in order to get it, to do it, and to have a better outcome. So the investment competition, just like the people from Delta Sigma Pi, they were talking about it earlier, is similar to that. And we wanna do that because we wanna make sure that whatever they're learning in the classroom, they're also applying it to this. So once they finish with that course, it's not just, oh, I took it, I could forget about it. No, that's not it. You're gonna take it and you're gonna learn about it and you're gonna keep applying it, even if you're not taking any of those courses. So you could really learn it. Now, the business case competition, this one is very interesting as well. So it's gonna consist of the student creating a business plan or a business idea that they would like to have and going through all the steps that is required. So what's gonna be the name of your business? Who's your competition? Where are you gonna get the money? If they do that, they're gonna have an idea and a foundation to, if they really wanna start a business, they're gonna know what they need to do to make it happen. Now, we're also gonna be having monthly workshop provided by Delta Sigma Pi, where the student gonna have an opportunity to network and be alongside students who are, at Rutgers and are part of that organization, which will be very helpful to them because they will get information that they don't know yet, and which be an amazing opportunity for them to learn more about the opportunities that they have available for them. Now, phase 3, expand. We want to make sure that it's not just 1 school or 2 schools. If we really want to make a change, we got to go big. Yeah, and you know, we're not settling for one or two. We're gonna get as many as possible and keep trying. Now, here you can see the name of a couple students from the class that we already have and what they're already telling us. For example, a classmate, Mamadou, I learned that my emotions can really affect the way I interact with people. Kira, I learned that I use leadership in my advisory when I lead the discussion and urge others to join in. Chelsea, public speaking isn't as hard as it seems. And Anthony, I'm a happy person, but I learned I bottle up my emotions too much. Now this is just the beginning. If we're getting that type of outcome, just getting started, imagine what we could get once we keep moving forward. We're making it happen.
With this phase, the student will be able to obtain Project Innovate Scholar certification. And as the student earn the certification, they're able to become the student assistant for the upcoming year. And soon we'll be taking some questions, so if you would get prepared for some questions. And in terms of teachings and teachers, right now, we, the member of PIN Project Link, is receiving training from two major resources. Teach like a champion and get better faster. Eventually, the idea is to train other teachers in the area to ensure the successful of the after-school program at other school after our cooperation with North Star. And some people have asked us on how they can get involved with the project. Well, I'm glad those people asked, because we came up with another not project, but another incentive that's called Adopt a Leader. This incentive is to engage local students as well as help local business in joining our program through this process. Adopt a leader. Let's move forward together. Adopt a leader. It takes more than one person to build something. Adopt a leader. In order to make a change, you must get out of your comfort zone. Together, we can all build this community. Thank you. Any questions? Yes.
For the monthly workshops, who would be inviting?
Alright. So for the monthly workshop, the student that we will be teaching that semester, they'll be welcome to come in. And hopefully even those students who are not yet part of the program, so they can learn more about it and hopefully join in. Thank you. Yes.
How many current students do you have, and how many do you plan on having next year?
Okay. So this semester, we're doing a North Star, and we have 12. And hopefully, depending on the outcome that we get, the school is gonna give us the opportunity to get as many as even 30 in a classroom, and hopefully even more. Thank you. Yes.
Would this be a full year program, or would it be just one semester? And how often would you guys be meeting?
Okay, so it's gonna be technically every semester. So we have 4 programs: finance, accounting, management, and economics, and we wanna take one semester just for one subject. So for example, in September, from September to January, we wanna do finance. And then from then to the summer, we wanna do another one. And what was the other?
How many times a week?
Oh, how many times? Oh, so it's gonna be twice a week.
Okay.
So as of right now, we're having Tuesdays and Thursday from 2:30 to 3:50.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you. Does anyone else have any questions?
We're introducing CS expansion.